Disney fantasy.
I don't know where to start.
He doesn't know where to start. Lovely. Good morning, hello Port Canaveral. Can't really see much from this room, but there is a ship over there somewhere behind the tree. It should be the Disney Fantasy somewhere in the distance over there. And that's because today is another cruise vlog, and we are going on the Disney Fantasy. So if you haven't seen the previous cruise vlog, where we're on the Disney Wish, going around the Bahamas and to Disney's private island, then you would probably already know that we got another one lined right up. We've been in Port Canaveral for 2 days as we got off the Disney Wish, and today we're getting on the Disney Fantasy for a 4-night spicy run around the Bahamas. We're going back to Nassau again, and then we're going to the other private island for Disney as well, the Lookout Key, which is new. I think they started sailing there end of last year, I think it may have been. So yeah, very, very new. So yes, we're about ready to sort of get out of the room and start heading towards the ship and going through the whole check-in process and all that sort of fun stuff to get on. Whereas the last cruise, it was a very similar ship to the Destiny because it was the same ship class. This one is an older ship class, so it's going to be a bit more spicy perhaps. So let's get going and go check out this ship. I also have Cornelius and his food here, once again. Cornelius! Lots of bags again that we gotta get on board. Thankfully we can drop all these off at the cruise terminal and they will meet us at our door. And there we go, there is the ship, and we're now gonna go check in the terminal over here and start our next cruise. But it is busy as hell in here, but hopefully we have our own dedicated line for Concierge, which I haven't even mentioned yet. So now would be a good time to mention that we are staying in a Concierge Stateroom. So it's still a sort of family-sized veranda like we did on the previous cruise, if you've seen that. And we actually booked this. This was given to us as a complimentary upgrade. I got an email randomly saying that I've been selected for an upgrade, and if I want to accept it, to call them up. So I did. And so yeah, we've been given concierge level for reasons I do not understand. So we're going to explore that and see how it compares to non-concierge, which we did in the last cruise. Okay, we are actually through security really fast, so we ended up in the wrong queue. We were sent to the wrong queue. There is a concierge line that then beat all of that madness, and we can board straight onto the ship. So it is currently 1 PM. So now we're going to just go on our boat and yeah, enjoy, and we'll soon be allowed in our stateroom as well. 1:30 we're allowed in our stateroom, so away we go. Here is the mad place. Oh, we actually have a model of a ship up here. Look, this is where they're doing their photographs this time. That's quite interesting. So yeah, we can see right here an incredible picture of a boat. That's the Disney Magic, which I think might have been one of the first ones, if not the first, actually, that we had. And we're going to ship over here through the Mickey. And this side, you can see inside it as well. That's incredible. Well, this ship entrance looks very different to what I'm used to on the Destiny and the Wish. So, see what happens when we go on.
Disney Fantasy, please welcome aboard the Dark Ocean family!
Woo! Amazing. Nailed it that time. This is very different. Look how gold it is. This feels posh. How royal. Wow. Oh, we've got lifts in the middle of this one as well. Lifts in the middle. So that's different. Connor's mesmerised. Oh no, that's really cool. Look at that. Disney Fantasy. Right, so there's a staircase there. We found that bit. Oh, actually, down here. This will help us. There's a map over here. Right, here we are. So there is a rear as well, but it's really aft as well. The rear aft is really aft.
So that's a restaurant.
That's the restaurant. Restaurant. That's the court, isn't it?
Yeah.
When did it come on? No. Yeah, that's where we were. We were just there.
That's a restaurant.
Theatre up front, and then whatever goes on there. And then yeah, so you can see we have all the various bits in the middle here as well, and the skyline and the tube, whatever that is. And then you go up to the top, and yeah, easy. There's the Concierge Lounge and Concierge Suites. Cool. What are we? What deck are we on? 10, isn't it? No, I mean for our route.
Yeah, 10. Yeah.
10. We're on 10 again. So we got to climb all the way up from 3 to 10. So now we climb up to the top deck. So as always on cruises, I don't use elevators. We use the stairs the entire time. It's great exercise, even though it's a bit of a killer. But that is the rule. and that is what we stick to. And here is the top deck with the food areas and the pool area. Let's see what food they got, shall we? They have pizzas, which I might grab a slice. Might be a good idea. They have burgers and other bits and pieces. What else they got? They have, I can't quite tell what's in there. And then plates and sandwiches down here. And then whatever's through this way. Oh, 18 and older. I like it. We have the adults area down here. Hey, that's someone's dropped their drink. That's a little bar area. And that's a little lounge pool. That's really cool. So we can chill here as adults. Nice and nice. And there's even higher up here. Let's have a look, shall we? More higher area reserved for adult people. There we go, little, that's cool. So this is also reserved, I think. I don't know, actually, this bit up here I don't think is reserved for adults. This bit here I think is for anyone. This might be a kids pool area. There's a family zone over there. Yeah, family zone, kids pool, and then adults area down below. So you might have a bit of noise from kids. What's banging noises over here? Is someone building? Sounds like it. Looks like they're constructing something. Oh, they are. They're building a new terminal or extending it. Interesting. We are the only cruise ship here today, though. We are on our own, aren't we, Connor? And then you can see actually the NASA building today is not covered by a boat. It's over there. So you got seating areas and stuff and a bar to chill and relax for the more of the adults area. It's quite big actually, the adults area, because all this as well, I believe. So you've got quite a large area on the ship, which is for adults. Concierge guests can go in here, so if I scan the thing, I can come in here and you have a concierge only deck and a pool apparently, or up there. There's another way up down there as well. And then yeah, lounges over here to relax in the sun if you choose to. There's a whatever this is supposed to be going on here. So yeah, and more seating area, so you really have got a private area all to yourself, and nice little comfy beds and stuff. And then you have like a pool you can just sort of jump in and, well, not necessarily jump in, but sort of dunk yourselves in. Pool spa rules. Yeah, there you go. Lovely. Not bad, not bad. I'm sure me and Connor will be spending a lot of time up here because we have access to this, so it would be rude not to, right? And here is the Concierge Lounge where you get free drinks and stuff, I believe, and whatnot. And then nice sort of seating area around here so you can relax in silence. Oh, there's a little buffet area over here as well. Look at this, because also part of this you get like alcoholic beverages between the certain hours. I think it's between like 5 and whatever, 5 and 9 p.m. But there you go. Little burgers, little sandwiches, tiramisu, panna cotta, celebration cupcake. Ooh, Connor's gonna love this, aren't you?
I don't know where to start.
He doesn't know where to start. Grilled chicken sandwich.
So good.
Amazing. Well, there we go, and some cookies down here as well.
M&M chocolate chip.
M&M cookies. There's a bar area here as well. It's part of the lounge, so yeah, it's a very nice area. It's very posh, again, very quiet, and people are staring. So yeah, there we go. And I think just grab whatever you want from here, as and when you may want it. Open sesame, or don't. Damn it! Ta-da! Concierge Lounge. So in here is the spa doodah. I'm gonna try and find where the fitness centre is, what I think is just over here. So here we are, fitness centre is right through here. So as always, you've got a big selection of equipment that we can use, which would be good. So I'll be getting on that later. It's very crowded in here though, it's not as big as the previous ship, so you're a bit more sort of crammed in. Free weights, army of bikes all put away, and then treadmills at the side of the ship. Nice view as you're going along. Got drinks area there as well and whatnot. Cleaning in progress apparently. Ice cream cones, get yourself an ice cream. Look, get yourself self-serve ice cream. Nice, hey up, keep in the way. And then we're going to the main pool area, which is looking crowded, very crowded. What do we got then? Let's have a look, shall we? So we have out here the stage area, and a film is already on, being shown. We have a pool, and then more pools. Got a little water slide there, and then the bigger aquamouse going around as well. And here's a little kids play area by the looks of it with water. And down here is cabanas, whatever that is. Is that the buffet? It is indeed the buffet area. So here is the main dining room with Paradise Pizza, Neptune's Italian, oh that sounds banging actually, Seagull Grill, and Galley Grill, and then something else up there as well. Mate, Neptune's Italian, sounds amazing. It's quite pretty decor in here as well with the trees and stuff. And a little shortcut through there. And yeah, even more food. Amazing. And that is basically a hot tour of the ship. There's more to see, no doubt. We haven't seen everything, but that is a very quick overview. This is cool. Check out these. How amazing is that? And back to the Suite Lounge for some food. I completely missed the model of the ship as we went out last time. Look at that. And there we go. A little chicken sandwich and a little cupcake and a little cookie. Lovely. Now it's time to find where our room is. Somewhere down here on the left-hand side. And I believe it is this one here. Whew. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, one suitcase is already in. Actually in the room as well. Here we go. Let's have a little look around. So as you come in, it's quite narrow on this one, but you have always get interrupted by these things. Right, as I was saying, so here is the way in. Shiny door. We have like a digital thing going on as well for the aircon on this one, so that's more modern than the other ship, interestingly. And you can see where we are on deck 10. All good. We have little wardrobes here as well to store things in. Our life vests up there. Another little wardrobe here with our bathrobes, which look quite nice. They actually got, oh, look at that. That might be really nice to sort of wear. They feel quite padded. Interesting. A little area to store stuff up here as well, and some drawers and whatnot to, if I should show you, to throw stuff in, as you can see. Whoop, there we are. Here we have, we have the, oh my god, we have a little smallest sink out. That's a weird sink. That's like something you put like veg in and wash for cooking. We have a mirror on the wall. Hello. Little mini towels and stuff. We have a Limes. So we got more bougie things because of the concierge room. That is an interesting bar of soap. Cool. We have a shower here. This is the shower room. We have a rainfall shower, amazing, and you have this weird sort of tub, so you can sort of fill that up if you really wanted to. And again, more Alima stuff here, so better bits and pieces. So that's very different. And coming back out, we have the other room, which is just a, you know, you get a little toilet, another little sink to wash your vegetables, and another mirror on the wall. Then we have a nice big old bed, which is pretty good, with some side tables, as you do. We have a TV on the wall there, talking about the general light. And we also have another smaller TV here, so Connor actually has his own little TV this time. Not that he'll probably use it, but he has one anyway. More cupboards and stuff, more space for bits and pieces, little desk. We have the Cornelius himself. Cornelius! And yeah, no pull down bed on this one. But we have got a bed that you can put on the sofa, and there is also one in the ceiling as well if you wanted to pull it out. So less bedrooms in this room technically compared to the one we had on the Wish. But there we are, still got curtains where you can pull. And, oh, dream. A good night's sleep requires some stuff. You can choose which pillows you want. Memory foam pillow, snore reducer pillow, side sleeper pillow, Ecodon bamboo charcoal pillow, silk pillowcases. So basically you can ask whatever you want.
I'm a big fan of bamboo.
Yeah, bamboo. I don't know what I've got. They feel soft, so that'll be all good. I'll be fine. I'm not all that fussy. And in here, you have a fridge, and because it's a concierge room, it is filled with water, Coke, Sprite, and Diet Coke. Or as some person might say, DC.
Daddy, chill.
And we also have a chair. And then, the balcony is actually quite a lot smaller compared to... Oh, you only go down quarter way.
No, not that much, it's fine.
Yeah, we what? Oh, well, I just really, that's stupid. Look at this. You gotta. I have no idea. I can't work these things. Anyway, smaller balcony, and you can see people doing their bits and pieces. Still getting on board down there, as you do. But yeah, we are ready to go. Not too shabby. The bar here's seen better days though. Could do a paint job. And also has some really nice glassware as well. And some wine glasses. We can finally devour that bottle of wine I've been carrying around for the past 2 months. Check that out. Lovely. We're heading towards the mandatory drill area, and we're in the innards of the ship as a full sort of simulation of what we actually do in a real emergency. This is weird. And the safety drill is now done, and we're getting ready for the sail away party on the top deck. Well, that was very different from the Let's Set Sail party on the Destiny and the Wish. So yeah, so I guess Treasure, Fantasy, Fantasy is a different show because it does say Sail Away. So there we go, we're seeing a different show. And we are now leaving Port Canaveral. And there we go, we are on our way as we head past the Royal Caribbean Terminal. So at the back of the ship we have a little leaky pipe area for kids and stuff. To be fair, I wouldn't mind to spend the whole day there. And this ship has a little basketball court, which is interesting. And they have mini golf on this ship, so we'll be doing this, I think, probably on our sea day. And they have whatever it's called, fuse ball. That's the one. So yeah, that's what's the back of this ship. It's very squishy ground as well. But yeah. Oh, and they have table tennis. Do you want to run a table tennis? Yeah, go on. They're around table tennis. Let's give it a go. I don't know if you can see, but in the distance there is the rocket that was used for Orion's recent launch. Just stood up there. I have a paddle. Got the funnels here as well, and this is where people queue up to go inside the Aquamouse, or whatever it's actually called on this boat. Now it looks like Donald's had a bit of an accident. Just got back from the gym, and we have a gator on the bed with some little chocolates and a crab. Oh yeah, it's probably a crab actually. Yeah, I was looking at it like this and thinking, it might be a gator, but yeah. Crab! I must have been given a bit of a good night little mat to, and then dive into bed. Interesting. Well, we are well on our way. It does seem to be a little bit more choppy today actually compared to how calm it was on the last cruise. There's a bit more of a wind, and I am feeling it a bit more in the boat as a result, but it is still lovely. And now it's time to head down to Enchantment? Is that what it's called? What's it called? I can't remember. Enchanted Garden on deck 2, all the way down deck 2, down midship, for the first dinner of this cruise. So let's get going, shall we? And get a bite to eat. We haven't barely eaten, apart from the little snacky bits we had in the Concierge Lounge. Haven't eaten all day, so very hungry. Gym was difficult because no energy. So yeah, let's get some food. Oh, we've got a band down here tonight in the whatever Grand Hall area, whatever it's called. Nice. All night long. Woo! Here we go, dinner time. Enchanted Garden. Woo! Well, this looks rather posh, and it is very garden themed. And we have a table to ourselves this time. Lovely. Nice. Hello, Connor. And here is the menu, a nice special looking menu that kind of, well, I thought that actually opened up. It doesn't at all. I'm now disappointed. So here we go. You can see for yourself. For starters, I think I might be trying the lobster ravioli. Connor recommends me trying that. And then there's some salads and stuff, and we get some bread as well. And then the main, I think I'm going to be going for the scented roast chicken, if you can see that. That sounds quite interesting. And then for... there's no dessert menu, I guess that's done separately. Yes. Okay, there will be a dessert menu at some point, but it's not right now. So there we go, that's what I might try. Cool. And we have some bread, we have some butter, and we have some hummus. And well, I have gone for the ravioli, and I've gone for the quiche, mushroomy, whatever it was, tart thing. It's just pretty good, so let's get tucking in. Now I have the chicken, which looks massive. Look at that. And there we have the dessert menu. And as you can see, we have some specialty drinks, coffees and whatnot. But desserts, we have warm sticky date pudding, chocolate garden torte, which I might go for, the orange yogurt cake, chocolate brownie sundae, which also sounds pretty good, but then the pecan tart, which I might also go for. So I might actually do both the pecan tart and the chocolate garden torte. Not that I have any room left for more food, but I'm gonna have to power through. And gone for double dessert as well, this chocolate thing and then the pecan tart. Wow. Not like I have the room for it, but I'm gonna try. We've now been given this mousse, whatever the hell it is. I don't know why. He's just bringing us desserts now. This is mad. And they have quite an amazing little fountain here as well. Look at that. How pretty. With a little thing on top too. Woo! Well, that was a phenomenal meal. 6 courses in the end with the extra dessert that we're given for whatever reason. 6-course meal. Couldn't eat all that dessert. But the pecan pie, fantastic. It was the first time I've ever had pecan pie or pecan tart, whatever. And yeah, I was blown away by the taste. Blown away. Amazing. I've now found a dessert that I love. So that's dangerous. And now we got a 8-story climb to get back up to our stateroom to pass out. And some music. I'm back in the room. I'm going to finish off with chocolate. Not that I need it at all. But we have come to the end of our first day here on Disney Fantasy. So thank you for joining. Oh, God, I'm knackered. And yeah, so tomorrow we have our first port day at Nassau, and we have ourselves another water park booked. So if you did watch the Disney Wish vlog series, we also went to Nassau, but we went to the Atlantis water park. We're doing the other one on Nassau with a name that I forget. So we're gonna do a cheeky comparison.
Something Bay.
Something Bay. Thanks, Connor. That's really, really useful. I really added such important information to the vlog. So yes, so it's an early start tomorrow to get there. Probably burn again as well, being out in the sun all day. And then we have a show in the evening on the boat, along with another dining experience. So, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to check out the next one here on the Disney Fantasy. I'm standing up for reasons I don't know.
Bye.
Goodbye.